All things are lessons that love would have me learn. That has been my anchoring thought for this day, and not only today. I think over the past few months, I've really had to lean into my spiritual arsenal. Um, all the tools that I've had just kind of sitting there dormant. I used to be a student of A Course in Miracles, and I still am. I just haven't been as active as I used to be. So this is actually my re-invitation into picking up where I left off. And in lesson 193, the invitation is that life will offer us with opportunities to through challenges, through fear, to anchor more love, to anchor more light. And I changed it to all things are lessons that love would have me learn. Someone else would say all things are lessons that God would have me learn. I've always liked the idea of reframing how my perception of God, because society has become so comfortable with putting God in a box. It's something I've never understood. But I also think that we do that just so we have a vague understanding of this big mystery. Like we have to contain it just so that we have an understanding of it, which is impossible. We can't. It's never gonna happen. So that's why I've always leaned into mysticism as a way of being, as a spiritual practice, because we're never going to have it figured out. We're not meant to. We're just meant to come here and experience life without trying to understand it. And I think love is at the core of it, where it's like, it's how do you navigate the journey, so I was thinking about that a lot today. One, that all things are lessons that love would have me learn. Wherever I am, wherever I'm standing, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be standing. And I've sort of, like I said, I think in the last diary session that I shared, I was saying that I've become so comfortable, or at least I'm leaning into the idea that we're always in process, like I'm always going to be in process. And a big part of it is just being in the knowing that I'm not here to figure anything out, because I'm never going to figure it out. How do we explain God? How do it's instead of just experiencing it. I have a lot of respect for people who give themselves permission to experience the divine instead of taking someone else's concept and running with it as if it's the be all and end all. Because what do you mean this great force that is omniscient and omnipresent is only limited to where you send it to? It's only limited to the container that you put it in. That makes absolutely no sense. Don't call it omniscient. Then it's not omnipresent, I like the idea of just being curious about life, treating people with respect, regardless of what they look like, what they don't look like, and all of that. I think this world would be a much better place if we did that, if we just saw each other um, and treated each other with respect, with love, because at the core of it, it's love.